everybody, I hope that you're doing awesome. I want to hop on with a couple of quick tips. So many parents are telling me that they just need 5 minutes to themselves, and if you have more than one child that you're working with schooling at home, this can be really tricky, and we feel like we're always on and kids are kind of constantly demanding our attention, and it's wearing us out. So I want to give you a couple of quick tips on how to navigate that, especially if you have more than one child. Now I have simple popsicle sticks, but you can use anything that's colored. So if you have colored construction paper, or you've got, even if you want to paint rocks and write on them, you can make it a project together, but it's going to help save your sanity. So here's the trick. Green sticks are things that kids can do themselves, that they don't need your help for. So if you're busy or you're helping one of your other kids and they really need your attention and focus, then you can guide your other child to go find a green stick. So you can just keep these in a cup. You can keep them somewhere where they're easily accessible. But green sticks might say things like Lego. I know these are backwards, but if your child's not a reader, you can just draw a really simple picture that represents what Lego is to them. They could even make their own. You can have things like coloring. You can have things like looking at a book. So even kids who don't know how to read yet can still go look at a book. Teachers use things like this for when kids are finished their work at different times and they need that little bit of a grace period so that they can go and help other students. You need this too. So green sticks will help give your kids downtime, but it also helps to develop their independence and let them know that we know there's things that they can do on their own. So think about what level your child is at, and then think about what are the things that they can do on their own. Now for littler kids, it might be important that we also have maybe bins set up that are easily accessible for them, that have their materials in them. So you might have a little box that has some paper and some crayons, and then your child knows that when I have my green stick that says coloring, I know that my coloring stuff is right there. So then they don't have to come and, kind of look for more assistance again. Yellow sticks are things that kids need a little bit of help with. So you might want to be there to supervise them. They might need to kind of check in with you. But yellow sticks are things that are moving towards green. So we're building on that independence. What we can put things here, or things that you can put there, are things like feeding the dog for maybe an older child that we're looking to develop those skills of independence. Maybe they're doing pretty good on their math and they just need you to kind of check in part way to make sure they're on the right track. So you could use a timer along with the yellow sticks to say, you can do this job for 5 minutes and then check in with me. Or you can feed the dog, but check in with me first to make sure he hasn't already been fed 3 times today, or just that you're standing by to have supervision. Then your red sticks are the things that your child needs you for. So that might be new lessons that have come from the teacher and they just need you to explain them or kind of help them get started. It could be things like learning to use the stove. What happens is we want to have mostly green sticks, a few yellow sticks, and a couple red sticks, so that when one child needs your red stick time, they need your full attention, you can be setting up your other children with yellow or green activities so that they can be developing that independence and that idea of task completion on their own. So just simple little strategy. Love to hear what you think of it, and if it's useful. I hope you're hanging in there, and we'll come out with some more tips and tricks along the way. Thanks so much.